this is a bit of a bittersweet moment for me. I'm here to say hello and also the beginnings of goodbye. I'm Donna Calajon, and I've served as interim CEO of GlobalGiving for about a year as we've searched for the right leader to captain this ship into the next chapter. It's been a remarkable journey. And as some of you may know, I've been part of that journey for nearly 20 years. So it's been fun. But today, I am truly excited to introduce our incoming CEO, Victoria Vrana. Victoria comes to us from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and as you'll hear, already shares much of GlobalGiving's DNA. So on behalf of GlobalGiving community, our team, all of our stakeholders, welcome, Victoria.
Thanks, Donna. I am truly thrilled, and I am honored and humbled to have been selected to lead GlobalGiving into its next chapter as CEO. I won't be joining until January, but my mind is racing with possibilities. Mostly, I'm excited about all the people I'm going to get to know soon, from the amazing staff at GlobalGiving to the dedicated donors who are supporting thousands of change makers around the world. I can't wait. But first, Donna, I really want to acknowledge the year that you just led GlobalGiving through. It's been the biggest year in history. And your leadership and your steady support has made that happen. And I know the board, the staff, the stakeholders are all incredibly grateful. And I'm grateful to get to have you by my side through this transition.
Well, you can count on that. But let's talk about you. I appreciate that. It's been quite a year. But let's talk about how you first learned of GlobalGiving.
Yeah, so, over 20 years ago, I was working for a tech entrepreneur and philanthropist named Mario Marino in the DC region. And Mario really kept his eye on the pulse of the tech for social good space. He was totally fascinated with that. And he heard from Mari and Dennis, the co-founders, early on, their early ideas for this marketplace that later became the GlobalGiving we know and love. So I've known the organization from the start. And I think I really became more of a power user when I had kids. Giving Tuesday is a big holiday in our house, and I'd sit down with my 3 little girls in front of the computer, and we'd look for organizations that were close to the causes they loved. And GlobalGiving was the place we went to look. There were plenty of stories and photos and great giving opportunities for them to connect with. It's also my go-to, like so many, in times of crisis. It's where I send friends and family, and it's where I do my own giving in times of real need.
And so then beyond that, 10 years or so ago, you became one of our most influential partners at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And, I know you supported and worked with lots and lots of our peer organizations. And ultimately, I think I just want to have the story in my head that you decided GlobalGiving was the best of the best. And here you are. But tell us your version of that journey.
Well, at the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, I've been so fortunate to work on this team that shares the same mission as GlobalGiving, to unleash generosity around the world. And I oversee our data and policy portfolios, but it's really in the everyday giving piece where GlobalGiving has been an anchor partner. I mean, it was a no-brainer from the start to partner with GlobalGiving to learn more about how to create great pathways for donors through behavioral science. We did some phenomenal match campaigns together, and GlobalGiving has been a big part of our greater giving community, which brings together all of the folks that are working on generosity.
Yeah, and I've really enjoyed being part of that community more deeply this last year. I've learned a ton. And I also just want to mention that aside from the Giving for All parts, you have really helped us build the core of GlobalGiving and to invest in some of the things that were really important to us. From helping us build what we call our Learn Library that serves 1 million users a year to really evaluating how to make ethical decisions as a multi-sided platform. And so I'm just so grateful to you for helping us move more and more toward that mission of transforming aid and becoming more community-led ourselves. Give us a preview. What does that community-led orientation mean to you?
Yeah, so I mean, the idea of being community-led is grounded for me in my very first professional opportunity. I worked for a feminist grassroots global organization called the Network of East-West Women, and I led a project to connect NGOs across all these countries by technology, which basically meant email. because this was a long time ago. And I got completely convinced then about both the power of technology for social change, but also learned firsthand there are thousands of people in their communities that know what the problems are, have the right ideas and solutions, have the talent and the know-how and everything else they need to make change, except for a system that has their back. They are under-resourced and under-supported, and our system for supporting these change makers still could get better. So the fact that GlobalGiving's core to its mission is transforming aid and philanthropy, that's exactly my personal mission. And so it's a great fit.
Kismet. Well, we have to wrap up, but I want to end on a more personal note and just say, we've known each other now for more than a dozen years and met first as neighbors. Learned very quickly, I think, that we were both native Californians and attended the same public university. And so I like to think that a little bit of that California spirit will never leave GlobalGiving. So Vic, I'm just so excited to see where you and the awesome GlobalGiving team take things in 2023 and far, far beyond. So congratulations and welcome.
Thank you, Donna. You can count on it. I'm thrilled.